We made it! Holy crap. Alright, so this is the last piece to the Inlaw Josie Wales. Freaking awesome song, very challenging. A lot of practice. I screw up all the time when I play it, but it's so rewarding once you get through it. Just the one time I get through it all the way, I'm super excited. So, as always, if you haven't already, please click the subscribe button, hit the bell for notifications. If you're onto this third video and you haven't subscribed yet, I don't know what the heck you're doing. So please subscribe. So let's hop in. So the third verse here starts at the same place as the first. So we've got our middle finger on the 12th fret of the high E string, index fingers on the 12th fret of the B, and ring fingers on the 13th fret of the G. And we're going back to that same progression here. So we've got our middle finger on the 11th fret of the high E, indexes on the 11th fret of the G, and ring is on the 12th fret of the B. We get all the way back down here where we've got our index finger on the 14th fret of the E, and our middle finger is on the 16th fret of the B. Okay. And we come back to where we started. So, and of course hitting that bass note. So from there, this new part here. So we're basically playing. I'm not sure what it is there right now, but I know here it's like A minor 7. So we are. Thumb is on the 10th fret of the low E string. Middle finger is barring the rest of the 10th fret up to the A string, so we're not touching that A string. So you're gonna pluck the low E string, the B, and the high E string. So you do that pluck all together at the same time. Then you hit the high E string. Then you add your ring finger to the 12th fret of the high E string. Then you move that up just one fret to the 9th fret. Keep same fingering, pluck. Then you're going to move, instead of hitting the 12th fret, now your ring finger is going to hit the 11th fret there. So move up to the 8th fret, and you're going to hit your 10th fret with your pinky with your ring finger this time, and the 7th fret is where that ends. So let me start here from the top again. So when you get to the 7th fret, you're not using that ring finger any longer, so you're going to pluck that twice. So sorry about that. And it looks like I failed to mention that again, this bass note is being hit almost every time before you do something. So I'm actually hitting, I pluck, then I hit the low E string, then the E, then the high E. Sorry about that. So it's pluck, low E, add your ring finger, so I guess that again slowly here. once we get here to the 7th fret, once we finish that piece, we go back to the intro. So we've got our index finger on the 4th fret of that D string, plucking the B and sliding into the 6th fret. And that happens twice. After that, hitting our open string again, and now we are coming all the way back down here. And I can't stress enough how nice having a cutaway is for playing this song. But no excuses. So we're doing, index finger is on the 15th fret here of the, 16th fret. So index finger is on the 16th fret of the E, middle finger is on the 17th fret of the B. And then we move our index finger to the 14th fret of the E, middle finger is now on the 15th of the B. Now we've got our index finger on the 17th fret of the E. Middle finger is on the 19th of the B. So we go, and we go back to where it starts there. All right, and so from there, all right, so this is the next little section here. So we've got our index finger on the 12th fret of the E, and middle finger is on the 14th fret of the B. And we move that down. So now we've got our index finger on the 14th fret of the E, middle finger on the 16th fret of the B. So again, that's so we move it up here. So now I've got my index finger is on the 11th fret of the E, middle finger is on the 12th fret of the B. And we go back to where we were playing originally, index finger on the 12th of the E, ring finger on the, or however you feel comfortable, ring finger on the 14th of the B. So you'll kind of start to notice a pattern here. Let me start over again here. We're just going to continue walking down and going back to what we played initially, what we played first, right? So this is all on the E and the B string. So let me start over here. So from this point here, where we're at the 12th fret on the E and the 14th on the B, we're going to go up to the 9th fret of the E, 10th fret of the B. We're going to go down here to the 11th fret of the E and 12th fret of the B. Now we move up here, so now I'm on the 7th fret of the E and 9th fret of the B. Go back down again, so back to where we were, right? So 9th fret of the E, 10th of the B. Now we're on the 5th fret of the E, 7th fret of the B. Then move that down, it's back to where you were. So you've got 7th fret of the E, 9th fret of the B. And then you end on, well, this part ends on 4th fret of the E and 5th fret of the B. So let's go through that again real slow here. hit that twice there. After that, open E string. So now I'm barring the 14th fret, and I'm just going to pluck the A and the D string. So I pluck the A and the D string on the 14th fret, and then now I move my middle finger to the 14th fret of the D, my index finger to the 13th fret of the G. I hit that. I move that progression up just a little bit, so now I've got my middle finger on the 13th fret of the G and my index fingers on the 12th of the B. And then I finish that with barring the 12th fret on the B and the E string. Alright, so let's get there. Alright, so from there, we're almost done, I promise. So I've got my middle finger on the 2nd fret of the G string. My index finger is on the 2nd fret of the G. Middle finger is on the 2nd fret of the B. I'm plucking those and hitting the open A string. Then I am hammering on my pinky finger, or I swear I know my fingers, I promise. I'm hammering on my ring finger to the 3rd fret of the B there. And then I'm pulling both of those off and hitting that open. And then hammering those back on. So you do that 4 times. And we're back to a phrase that we've gone over a couple times here. So we go through that, and then we come to the outro, which is almost the exact same thing as the intro. So harmonic on the 5th, 7, and the 12 to end this monstrosity of a song. Believe it or not, the song is only like 2.5 minutes long, but it's taken 3 videos and probably 30 minutes to try to get through. But I really appreciate you guys hanging in there with me. I apologize for any of the mistakes. The song's just really, really difficult. So please leave any feedback, comments below. I really do appreciate it. And since I'm a glutton for punishment, I guess I will try to get through the entire song here. If I screw up, I'm just going to cut the video off. So we'll see.